Hello, good evening, guys. This is Brendan here. Hope you guys are doing really well. I think so. Just got some information. Wanted to share with you guys. Again, this is just FYI for information, guys. Please do your own due diligence. So, to kick off immediately, here's Crypto.com. So, Crypto.com has listed Polkadot and Kusama. So, I think that's really amazing because I actually trade a lot on Crypto.com. So I got a huge chunk of Polkadot and Kusama on Crypto.com. So almost, my portfolio is 85% now with Polkadot. So I've just restructured my portfolio like crazy, guys, because I totally agree. I totally see the potential of Polkadot, and I think it is going to be just amazing in the next two years, guys. No doubt about it. I think up to 2022 as well, Polkadot is going to take over. I have no doubt about it. So as I said, 80, 85. I would even make it 85 actually. At the moment, 80% of my portfolio is Polkadot, and I think so. That's really good. The other thing is I want to bring crypto.com is Seller. I don't know if you guys hold Seller. I hold a bit of Seller, so they could actually you could stake Stellar now, but 3% I think is too low. But again, if you guys are interested, I thought I'd just let you guys know. And yeah, Mana. I think they already have Mana actually listed. I already bought and sold Mana in crypto.com. This is Decentraland actually, but I think so. They've increased the pairs, guys. I think so. It's just the pairs increase. That's the only thing. But anyway, that's the news on that. Elrond, actually, this is again another amazing project. I have very small portion of my portfolio with Elrond. I'm actually waiting for eGold to be launched, and then after that I would see how it goes, and I would get into it for sure. But again, if you just go back the last week, guys, just take the last 4 days. Let's look at the announcements that they've come up with every day with amazing announcements, guys. It's just that too good. I think this was an interview that he did with Kryptonite. So these guys, Kryptonite's TV, are nothing but Swissborg. I don't know if you guys know, but there is another token called Swissborg as well. I'll just go to show you guys quickly. So these guys actually have a wealth app, so you could actually, it's more like Skyscanner, guys. If you guys know what Skyscanner is, if you could book flights actually, so it's a consolidation of all the airline industries and any retailers who actually sell airline tickets. So it would actually consolidate everything and give you the best price on the day that you would like to travel. So I think Swissborg actually does that, but I don't know. They haven't had a very good takeoff as well. I don't own any Swissborg, but yeah, so those are the guys who actually, interview people. So I think last time there was Charles Hoskinson. This time it was Benjamin. So it's really good actually. So maybe these guys would be listed on Swissborg. I think so, maybe. But yeah, that's something with that. If you guys want to know, again, another deal, partnership with Aura Chain. Again, you could buy and sell Elrond with MasterCard. One thing, if you notice, Visa and MasterCard have heavily entered crypto. I really like to see those things because previously these guys were like, no, we're not getting into crypto and everything. But now they're just like, yeah, crypto is the only way to go forward. I think now is the time that they just realized, they just woke up to reality, guys. But again, another partnership with Ontology DeFi. So you can see Elrond having really good partnerships. This is what you would like to see in a token, guys. Every time they actually sign partnerships, always these are projects that are long-term hold. So, and Elrond is one of the blockchains that is completed, that has released its testnet, and the scalability and the tech which they have is just amazing. It's one of the best currently in the industry. So always look out for Elrond, guys. Okay, if in case you would like to get some, I would say don't buy anything right now, but wait for eGold. But that's again not financial advice, but I would just tell you that, guys. Next thing is Fetch. So Fetch again signed a partnership with Waves. Waves protocol is a huge protocol. I think they already have 140,000 followers on Twitter, sorry. And this is again another good deal for Fetch. So they connect with Gravity. Gravity is nothing but an Oracle solution which comes under Waves. Waves itself is a very good protocol. So Waves has Neutrino. I think it's a Neutrino protocol which is a stablecoin for which comes under Waves. So Gravity is an Oracle solution, but it doesn't have its own token, guys. It actually settles transactions via the integrated chain. Like for example, now since Fetch is using Gravity to connect to Waves, so Gravity would take Fetch tokens (FET) and settle transactions. Given that whatever the chain actually that connects through Gravity, those tokens would be taken and settle transactions. Like basically, if you go Chainlink, you use link, right? So for Polkadot, if you're using Polkadot interoperable solutions, you would actually settle transactions on dot. But here you would use the whatever the token, actually the chain that's connecting, those tokens would be used to settle transactions. So that's really pretty good for Fetch overall. So I think I like this project as well very much. Again, long term, Fetch is going to do really, really well. And I think they launched even the MetalX platform, for trading commodities. So that's pretty good. That is entirely powered by Fetch. I think this is again the autonomous vehicle. I think that's where these guys are going to score really big, guys. Autonomous and supply chain. So these guys are going to be really very, very good. Again, long term, guys. I'm only looking at long term, nothing short term. Okay, so I hold a bit of Fetch as well, and this is amazing, guys. This is one of my pet projects, I would say. I took a risk. This is my first ICO that I've invested in, and huge risk, but now I'm really very happy and I'm really satisfied that I put some money in here on Bidao. So you can see that they have signed up with Traveler, and Traveler would now have used as a collateral. So that's absolutely amazing, and HUSD as well. So you can see these guys as well are now coming up with a lot of partnerships, which previously there wasn't much expected. And one thing which these guys are a bit lacking, I would say, is more about marketing, and I would say providing more information to people. If that's the case, more people will start talking about it and investing in it. But I think a lot of people are already invested in it. But I'm really happy if in case you would like to get some Bidao. I made a previous a video some time back on how to go in and invest and everything. So check it out, guys. That's pretty good. So that's something which I just thought I'll just show you guys. Again, this is Coinbase. I think it's a bit of a whole information sealer. I was just surprised. The reason I wanted to tell you guys is I was just surprised why they listed this when they have amazing tokens like Lend, which that token is an amazing token. I don't know why they haven't listed it. Polkadot, Kusama. There are so many tokens that these guys could list it, but I don't know. And this actually is in OKEX. I don't know. It didn't even have like a huge pump, that the normal Coinbase pump, because it was really hard to get this token. But I don't know, guys. Let's see how it goes. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention is Plasma. So this one, actually look out for these token, guys. This is something which I just want to see for the future for you guys, and I'll be making a lot of video based on Polkadot actually ecosystem project. So this Plasma is a Polkadot scalable solution with Plasma as well, and a roll-up solution. So when I say scalable, it's something like a combination of OMG, layer 2 solution, which I think I would say Seller or Matic as well, and then rollups. So rollups is nothing but ZK rollups, I think they're going to do, which is loop ring. So it's a combination of that project which is built on Polkadot. So that is an absolutely amazing project to see. So this is something that I would be looking very much looking forward to. And here as well, they say that the substrated projects to look out for. So I'm just going to open that up quickly. So you can see Plasm, obviously, and then there is Edgeware. I'm just looking into Edgeware, doing some research to see if it is anything worth. But most of the tokens of which are being built on Polkadot are really hard to get. They're just hardly on Hotbit or very, very rare exchanges. But if I could get my hand on some, I would actually buy some tokens. Another token is A here, which you see is Acala. I'll get to that in a minute, which is something which I'm very much looking into. Seller, I already own some. Chainlink is not built on Polkadot. They are just actually an Oracle solution which is used. Darwinia, again, I don't know much about it. I need to have a look at the others actually. Chain-X, I think so. I hear about it, but I don't know much. I need to actually look into it. But Seller, Acala, and Plasm, I'm very much interested in. I think so. This is Fala. So I would need to look into the others, but yeah, these are certain projects which I just wanted to discuss with you guys. And as I just said, Acala. So Acala and Plasm, they are actually already testing their solutions with Polkadot testnet. So Rococo is the Polkadot testnet. So these two guys are already connecting and working along with the testnet. So that's something which is amazing. So these are the guys who are going to be pioneers on the Polkadot testnet. So they would be very quick in launching their solution. So that's really nice. And Acala in itself, I really like Acala, guys. They are the same solution as Bidao. They're coming up with their own stable coin with collateral. You can lock up collateral and create a stable coin, which is Acala. So it's going to be AUSD, and you can see here as well, they've raised more capital, from the investors. Again, that's just today. So they raised more capital from the investors. So that's pretty good. I really like it, guys. You can look at cross-chain finance hub and stable. So these guys are big on the Polkadot ecosystem. So they are building on the Polkadot ecosystem. Yeah, this is again the article that I just read about. Them raising Series A funding from their investors, guys. That's nothing else. But again, this is their website. I always go to the website to see if I can get if they're coming up with tokens and how they're going to sell tokens. And they don't have any active tokens at the moment. So as soon as they actually release their tokens, 100% I would buy these tokens, guys. No doubt about it. But again, keep an eye out for these projects, guys. Plasm and Acala. Plasm and Acala, guys. Always keep an eye out for this Plasm and Acala. And last but not least, Seller. So this again is part of the Polkadot. I don't think Seller is built on Polkadot, but I think they work with Polkadot for scaling solutions. But yeah, overall, that is what I wanted to share with you guys. But again, Polkadot, so as I said, 80% of my portfolio is on Polkadot. I hold a lot of, the tokens that I discussed. And I even hold Anchor, a huge bag of Anchor as well. A bit of Nimic and MFT a bit. So yeah, I think that's most of it. A bit of Zilliqa as well. I had VeChain, but I sold some VeChain. I sold almost 50 to 55% of my VeChain, and I put it on Polkadot. Most of my projects I a bit realigned. Anchor, I haven't sold much. Seller, I haven't sold much. Yeah, I think so. There were a few projects. Nimic, I sold a bit of Nimic, a bit of MFT because MFT did really well yesterday, and I put everything on Polkadot, and Polkadot really came through, really did well, and I don't see this stopping anytime soon. It is going to be the top 3 coin if you ask me, guys. It is easily Tether. This is a stable coin. I don't even understand why Tether is here. They could just create another tab here and call stable coins and move all stable coins there and not put it along with performance coins, because it doesn't make sense that stable coin is just here. It doesn't make any sense. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polkadot, Chainlink, and then the others, guys. That's what I see in the future for sure. No doubt about that. I know there are a lot of XRP fans, but again, I used to hold XRP, but now actually I sold it, guys. I don't hold anything, but yeah. So again, try to get into Polkadot, guys. I'm telling you right now, guys, up to 2022 and even maybe beyond, Polkadot is going to be the talking point. You can even look at this, guys. Everything is facing downwards. It's only Polkadot that's facing upwards because it is fresh. Polkadot has just arrived, guys. It hasn't even made a huge splash yet, okay? It has just arrived. And we haven't yet heard about PolkaSwap, okay? I think that's going to come out in the next 2 to 3 months or something, later in the year. So when that comes out, the decentralized exchange, it's going to be fascinating to see how that's going to be adopted, and the other blockchains that are going to come and connect with Polkadot and the projects that are going to be built on it. I think everybody now, the buzz is around Polkadot, and everybody wants to come and see how Polkadot works, because Polkadot is interoperable, it is scalable, everything that you need in a blockchain is going to be on Polkadot. And even if you build it in another blockchain, you can connect it to Polkadot. Via the interoperable solutions, and you could actually start to build whatever or connect whatever you want. And at the same time, there are other solutions as well where you could use P token, P network, which is and Ren BTC, Ren BTC in the sense Ren. So you could actually move projects as well for DeFi. So I think Polkadot is something really amazing and a great project. So that is going to give you a really very, very good investment opportunity, guys. Don't ever miss it. I think now it is at $5.59. I would actually always keep buying up to $7.50 as well. I would try to accumulate as much as possible. So it is taking a huge correction here. I would even wait up to $8. I would say I would actually keep accumulating without a doubt. So I have taken some profits from Polkadot. So I'm just holding because the price has been pulled back. I will again reinvest the same money again into Polkadot and not anywhere else, guys, because I think every token here has already had a huge bull run. So like Chainlink has already had a solid bull run. Every token that is really popular has taken off at least 15x. So again, if you go and put your money in there, for it to do another, like Chainlink, if you see it's already 14 $14, right? For it to do another 10x is not that going to be that easy. Maybe for it to do even 1x to go up to £28, it's going to take a lot of time. So it's not going to move big. But look at Polkadot. It hardly is kicking off, and we haven't had much news as well. So this is where the opportunity is, guys. So if in case you would like to get some, I would say please do consider it. And at the same time, even start to look out for these two projects which I told you guys, Acala and Plasm. I would be making future videos on it as well. So that's the news that I had for you guys. Hope you guys have a great evening. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Bye, guys.